Hey, John. Tell the CyberSolve team thank you so much for completing our new IAM Go Live.
I will. I'm glad it went well.
I'll say, that's a big load off my shoulders. Of course, now I've got another one.
Oh no, what's wrong?
Well, we just had our first access certification, and now the managers are all complaining about the load of work they have to do. And now that access requests are so easy, our managers are finally requesting all the access they need for their teams to do their job, but it's overwhelming them and our provisioning team.
Wow, too much of a good thing?
Right, but it's my problem to fix.
Sounds like you need a role program.
I know, and we've already started, but that's another issue altogether. I know that roles can simplify access requests and certifications by logically bundling pieces of access together. This will reduce the number of access requests and access certification items. Everyone is asking for roles to simplify our IAM operations.
Okay, so it sounds like you know what to do next.
Almost. We've taken some initial stabs at creating roles because one thing we haven't figured out yet. What kind of role should we be building? Part of our IAM team wants to build roles based on job titles, but a recent hire who's done this before says this failed at his last company and we should build our roles based on department instead. I know you've done this before. What's the right answer?
I can't tell you that, but I can tell you how to find out. The truth is that the right answer differs from company to company. Roles based on job title might make sense for your company, or maybe you should build roles based on department. You may even benefit from both. Every company has a different history of access provisioning and its relationship to job duties, so each company has a different optimum role model.
And you can help us find ours?
Exactly. At CyberSolve, we created our own software to evaluate your IAM data and determine the most promising approach to role creation within your company. We can tell you which roles to build and the order to build them in order to maximize the return on your efforts. We can also tell you which roles to avoid if, for example, they don't add enough value to justify their creation.
How do you make that determination?
We use a process called role model analysis. It's a qualitative and quantitative process that evaluates potential roles for their value as well. We use this to make sure that we're only building roles that add more value to the IAM operation than they cost to produce. The simplest explanation is that we prioritize roles that cover more access for more people.
And then you build those roles?
We'll build them together. We provide the mathematical analysis that lets you easily throw out role candidates and access that won't add value to your operations. And your role stakeholders will provide the context that lets us determine the final contents of the roles. By working together, we'll create what we call a role factory that allows us to produce roles that add value as quickly as possible. And the role model we found will tell us which roles to build, which order to build them in, and when to stop building roles. By the time we're done, we'll have streamlined your IAM operations, cutting out as much of the expense in access requests and certifications as possible.
That sounds great. When can we get started?
As soon as we can get your IAM data, let's go talk to your team.